Alright, welcome back. It is another Ergo Benjamin video. We haven't had videos in a while. I've been structuring how I want to make these videos, playlists, new ideas. I just want to be different in the crypto YouTube space because I know a lot of people do it. If you have any ideas of how I should do that, feel free to comment them, as I am very, very happy to accept those ideas. And yeah, so let's move into the video. And the channel introduction is available now too. That's what it is, or whatever. So we saw Bitcoin drop down to what I think 46, and now we're going up to around 47. This amounts to simple day trading. Honestly, I think if I'm talking real talk, we'll probably see Bitcoin go right back up to 50, and then there'll be a lot of sell pressure again, and we'll probably dump back down to 47. So right now, Bitcoin really isn't a place to make super gains. It's going to be a stable coin for a little bit, in my opinion, unless we get some huge moves and some huge advancements forward. Ethereum is, we discussed the testnet. That stuff is going proof of stake probably in the summer. Apparently, I don't really know for sure. Nobody actually really knows for sure, really. So that's kind of the situational status on that. And we never really talk about Binance Coin. Solana is kind of just chilling out. I've told you guys I really don't like Solana. I think the CEO is just really, really ignorant. But that's just my opinion. It's whatever. I don't think it's a bad coin. I think if you got in early, you made a lot of money, period. Cardano, XRP, Terra, Avalanche, Polkadot. We all know about that stuff, right? The main focus of today's video is going to be looking at the price of Ergo, first of all, which is $5.13, up from, looks like we were hit the 484, so not a whole lot of traction there. Assuming we can receive kind of this price point back again. Looks like the resistance level is at 550, but I'm not sure. Don't really know what the selling pressure is there. So moving forward, we're gonna be looking at Kadena today again. $12.66. We look at the 7-day. We got a huge pump there for a little bit, and then we dipped back down. So I've seen a lot of videos on Kadena, a lot of people discussing why they don't like it, a lot of people shilling it, saying it's a bad coin. We're just going to talk the facts, right? And the facts is that proof of work is becoming rare in the crypto space, right? And I've told you guys, maybe not exclusively, but I don't really like the whole proof of stake concept. I think proof of work is better for people. I think it's more decentralized. It is what it is, and you can think what it is. That's why I like Ergo, right? You can mine with GPUs, and that's really, really cool. And pretty much everyone who owns a computer has graphics of some type. So everyone's able to mine it, albeit maybe the rewards aren't as much as someone who has, thousands of miners, right? So yeah, no. With Kadena, I really like the fact, I guess I don't know that just a side note, I don't really know that a 51% attack exists in a proof of stake system, but if it does, it would really devalue the person who's actually doing it, and they would have little to no incentive. Going forward, though, Kadena is proof of work. It does use ASICs. However, as much as the ASICs are, you get your money back pretty fast, and then you just immediately start profiting. I like the partners. Really, Kadena reminds me of what Ergo really could be, right? So if Ergo could start to get, this is what we're going to see, right? So within a year, probably by the end of 2022, we're going to see Ergo with probably just as many partners, hopefully Ledger, and hopefully just got like a better roadmap, a better website. The Ergo website's great, but I would really like to see some roadmaps, some, more marketing, stuff like that, right? So Kadena is perfect for that, right? It's kind of honestly like what I imagine Ergo will be at the end of this year. Moving forward, I won't tell you the about, but there was this thing that there wasn't a white paper for Kadena. That's actually not even true at all. Kadena does have a white paper. It's right here. You just have to read through it all and stuff. But it's more of a website white paper than it is an actual physical PDF. So just to clear that out of the way, there is some inflation with Kadena, and that's honestly why I think Ergo is the best. I think that Ergo's supply is just like Bitcoin's. Kadena is also like Bitcoin. The truth is that proof of work is becoming rare, right? We all know that, and that's kind of like, main topic, right? So yeah, Kadena, Ergo. I think maybe the talk of this video is just proof of work in general, right? So I mean, Ethereum's proof of stake, Solana's proof of stake, Cardano's proof of stake, not really proof of stake. XRP is more just like a network, really, kind of. You either own it or you don't. Luna is proof of stake, I think. I don't know that you mine Luna. Well, yeah. No, I don't think you mine Luna. So I'm going to consider that also proof of stake. Let me know in the comments, actually. I don't know too much about that. Polkadot's proof of stake. Here's the thing, right? Bitcoin is the only proof of stake or proof of work algorithm in the top 10 besides Ethereum, because Ethereum will be going proof of stake, right? And it's either going to be a total, disaster, or it's going to be like the greatest thing ever, right? I honestly think the proof of stake system is kind of like a pyramid scheme, just because the people who own the most ETH are in the incentive to make the most money, right? I don't think it's central. I think it's actually makes ETH more centralized because the people who own the most ETH can control the network as much as they want, right? So, that's just kind of my opinion on it. I think ETH's a great product. I really like the stuff that's going on there, but I think as a whole, I think it should just stay proof of work, right? I think the solution really is scalability, right? How do you scale proof of work? And that's where Kadena comes in. With their TPS and their transaction seed and their security, and then they bring that over to Ergo potentially, and then we see, great things really right there, right? That's like the vision, that's the dream, right? But it's all theoretical at the same time, right? So I mean, really, in order to compete, one of these coins has to be just the right scenario and just the right case to where it can get to, Ethereum or Bitcoin's market cap, right? And for those of you watching this video, you're probably seeking mega gains, or you're just very interested in the crypto market. The gains really aren't going to be going, or at least the 10, 20, 30, 40x gains really aren't going to be coming from Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything in the top 10 within this year, right? It's just highly, highly unlikely unless ETH just doesn't perform, right? And one of these coins just takes its market share, like a hawk takes a squirrel or something. But, that's just kind of the situation, right? So, yeah, no, I expect big things from Kadena. I expect big things from a lot of proof of work things, including Ergo. Honestly, if Ergo can get a $2 billion market cap from where it is now, that's, I think, 10x right now, I think. Maybe more. And for most Ergo investors, that would be, I think, a pretty fair evaluation. Actually, it's a little bit more like 15x, really, but that's like a whole different deal. It's around there. But that's the thing, right? Proof of work is it's becoming non-existent, and it's because people don't think it's scalable. And that's not the case. You guys can check out the Kadena Twitter. I also conveniently, my Twitter handle's right here as well, so you guys can check that out as well. But I expect big things to come out of Kadena, right? I own some Kadena. I own some Ergo. I honestly think the future is proof of work, right? I think that anyone getting in on Kadena right now is, I would say, considered pretty early. And as far as Ergo, you're very, very early, right? So just, you got to hold on to it, and you got to see, see the progress, right? As I said, the channel introduction is available now, so that's there if you guys want to watch that, or give it a like, or whatever, or share with your friends, or whatever you want to do with it, right? So yeah, and this is kind of what I want to see, right? I just want to see Kadena maybe onboard Ergo or onboard ETH, and we start to get those scalability solutions. And if that happens, Kadena is gonna go out of control, right? So yeah. Hopefully you guys like this video. Like I said, if you guys have any recommendations for what I should talk about, leave them in the comments. The next big thing will be in a whole series dedicated really on Ergo. It'll be basically a playlist all for Ergo, right? So we'll be talking about Ergo from the ground up, basically talking about the algorithm to proof of work model to just the white paper in general, going over a few things in there. Already made some highlights on that. And been looking over it. So we'll go into that and we'll start looking at that and just see where it takes us, right? There'll probably be a similar series for Kadena and a similar series for just anything proof of work. I really like where these coins are going, and I like the proof of work consensus. That's just my opinion on it. But yeah, I do think that there's some proof of stake coins that are good, but with the way that proof of stake is centered right now, I just don't think that it's very practical for new people entering the market. But yeah, feel free to check out the Ergo mining video as well. That's available if you guys have GPUs and you want to mine Ergo. But I think that's all I have to say. So yes, I will end the video right now. So hopefully you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.